Let's talk about 6 game-changing accessories for the Toyota Tacoma. Now, these aren't all the flashiest. Matter of fact, I'd say most of them are not the flashiest, earth-shattering mods out there or accessories, but they make a heck of a difference, all beneficial to the Toyota Tacoma. Let's start off. Number 1, and these are in no particular order, the bed mat. This is a must-have for the Toyota Tacoma because if you've got a Tacoma and you've never had a bed mat, then you're running with this plastic composite bed, which is like having ice in here, right? Everything you put in the truck just slides all over the place. Pick up a bed mat, throw it in the back, and you'll be amazed at how everything just kind of sticks in there. It's a must-have for the Toyota Tacoma, and it's a game changer because if you're putting stuff in the back of your truck, you want it to stay stable, right? You can even break things if they're slamming around all over the place in the back of your truck. A must-have, and not very expensive either. For under 100 bucks, you can throw one of these in. Next up, of course, has to be the pedal commander. An awesome little plug-in device. You can install it yourself in about 10-15 minutes. It just plugs in right up underneath, right above the accelerator or the gas pedal. And what it does is it removes, it gets rid of, it eliminates throttle lag. Many different settings on it. It looks awesome in the truck, and it turns the Tacoma into what it should be, a fun to drive vehicle. You know, I was at the point, really, of almost getting rid of my Tacoma because it was such a dog. When I put the pedal commander in, it changed everything. It's got 36 different settings. You can pick what you want, even as an economy setting, if you want to improve fuel economy. Another must-have, a game changer for the Toyota Tacoma, and it's not going to break the bank. There is a discount code down below if you want to pick one up. Next up, we have to go look underneath the hood. And that is, of course, the Auxbeam switch. Now, most of us that have Tacomas, we're going to add something electrical eventually, right? And what do you do with all of that wiring? Have you ever seen any trucks with wires all over the place under here? It looks like a rat's nest, right? Now notice, this is all I have. It's just the assembly, the box here itself where you make all of the connections underneath. I have a breaker on mine just for extra protection for the circuit. There's only 2 connections under here for the unit itself, power and then ground. Now, inside the truck, you have the switch itself right over here. It allows you, on the one that I have, to have 2, 4, 6, 8 different electrical accessories set up. I've got some lights up on the top, I've got some lights in the grill, and I've got room to add even more stuff if I want to. What this does is it allows you to control everything inside the truck without having to run any more wires than, of course, the initial wire for the little control panel here itself. Everything else is connected under the hood right into the switch panel right here. And again, if you look at mine, you don't see any wires or anything here other than the power wire for the switch itself right here. An awesome little device. I highly recommend it. And even if you don't go with the Auxbeam itself, there are others out there. Definitely need one. It's a game changer for anybody that's going to hook up electrical accessories in their Toyota Tacoma. Number 4 is the Miller Cat Shield. Now, this is one that you can't even see, and it's a game changer because it protects your catalytic converter. It stops thieves from getting underneath your truck and causing you a big headache. Let's take a quick look under here. You guys will be able to see it. It is right up there in the front, this silver part. You might be able to see the Miller Cat insignia here. It's a simple bolt-on application. There's no drilling, no cutting, nothing like that. And what it does is it stops thieves from getting under here with a hacksaw or some kind of a grinder or whatever and stealing your catalytic converter. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, yeah, I've got insurance for that. So what? Do you have a deductible? Do you really want to screw with the hassle of having to replace a ripped up undercarriage? Who knows what kind of damage a thief will do. Plus, when they see that cat shield under there, they can just move on to the next Tacoma. There are thousands of them out there, right? Now, let's move on. This is one that you can't even see, but you surely can hear it. And I'm talking about the kicker tweeters. They go in right here underneath this cover. Very simple mod. Of course, I've got videos on the channel how to do that. It improves the sound tremendously inside the Toyota Tacoma. And it always amazes me how much of a difference something so easy to do and small can make. It's one of those mods or accessories that you can add that you're never gonna see, but it is a game changer if you like to have good sound in your Toyota Tacoma. Lastly, and probably the least costly of them all, are the blind spot mirrors. This is such a simple thing to do. I stick mine right here. You can put them wherever you want on your mirror, right? And what they do is enable you to see down the side of your truck where you cannot see via the normal mirrors. For instance, if I'm sitting in here and I'm looking down the side, of course I've got the truck backed into the garage right now. We'll start it up. I'll put the window down so you don't have the dust on the window. But you can see right there what it does is it allows me to see down the side of the truck. Right beside that back wheel is one of the posts for my lift in there. And then over on the other side, you can see right down the side there as well. There is no way that you can see down there where I'm seeing right now via the normal mirror. I mean, just take a look in the mirror. Unless you contort yourself, maybe stick your head out of the window, I don't know. But you're never going to get the same kind of view that you get with this little mirror. Such a simple thing to do, and definitely a game changer when it comes to protecting your wheels, your tires, trying to keep everything from curb rash and getting scraped up, or even damaging something. Anyway, those are just 6 game changers for the Toyota Tacoma. Again, not the flashiest things, you know, in most cases, but they serve a purpose and you're gonna love them if you have them. Leave a comment. Let me know if you've got any of these. I'd be curious to know. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.